Hello again, this is Bob Weir with the Gazette newspaper, the Cross Timbers Gazette, and today I want to welcome my guests are Chef Andre Warren and Chef Bret Savant from Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital of Flower Mound. Thank you folks for being here. I appreciate you coming over.
Thanks for having us.
And we're just going to learn a little bit of what it's like to become a chef and what services are offered at the Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital. So I'll begin by saying, first of all, how long have you been with Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital?
Well, I've been with Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital in this particular time for about 2 years now. I originally opened the hospital 5 years ago, and I was with them for a year, and I came back after 3 years, and I'm glad to be back.
And you, Bret? I'm sorry, Bret?
I've been with the hospital now for about 1.5 years almost, and really enjoy working there.
And you guys are both chefs,
yes,
right? I understand that you also have a title of how do you call it, the preparation of food?
Right, I'm the food nutrition director.
Got it. Okay, all right. So let me ask you something about being a chef. How does a person become a chef? Because you know it's the top of the food chain, if you will. And so what does it take to become a chef? What's the education like? How do you do that?
Well, I'll let Bret answer that question.
Sure.
There's technically, I guess there's 2 paths you could get there. Me, for instance, it was a second career choice for me. So I went to culinary school and did the very formal training for it. But there's a lot of people that they may start as a dishwasher and then they just work in kitchens for 10, 12 years and they just keep improving their skills from each job and each position, and then eventually they have the tools and the experience to be able to operate the whole kitchen and organize it in the manner they want.
And so does a chef have to have a certain amount, I suppose, a certain amount of knowledge of how to put the ingredients together in a dish? And if you're required to have certain nutritional ingredients, you also have that knowledge how to put that into the food?
For us, as far as nutrition and things like that go, we have a dietitian on staff that we collaborate with. So if we write a recipe out, then she'll be able to dissect it basically and know how much sodium, fat, carbohydrates, all that's in there. So we tweak everything, and those are the diets for our actual patients. The food that we're cooking in the cafe is more of a traditional restaurant style. It's just recipes that we've written and come up with, and it's more about taste, presentation, more of your traditional restaurant style food.
Wow. And so a person can not only enjoy a very delicious meal, but it's nutritious as well. Yeah, I mean, for the most part.
And that's,
yeah.
And that's a lot of the difference between us as chefs and rather than restaurant chefs. Restaurant chefs, you're going out and you're trying to have an over-the-top experience. We're feeding people and the same people, like especially our staff, 5 times a week. So you don't want to feed them high-fat, heavy food every single day. I mean, there's Fridays where they may say, hey, kind of want a cheat day type thing. So we try to give people different options. So we may have a lighter dish that we do, and then maybe a little heavier dish, or we may just, once the seasons start changing, we start kind of changing and evolving with the seasons also. We do get a lot of fresh produce in, and whenever we get, we have things that are a strawberry season or anything like that. In the summertime, we try to change with the seasons as far as the menu goes.
Wow, that's great. So you get the freshest vegetables and fruits and so forth. So it's great nutrition. I understand that you actually serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner for not just for patients in the hospital or employees of the hospital, but anyone.
Yes, anyone is welcome at our hospital in a cafeteria to come eat. Our cafeteria is open 7 a.m. Monday through Friday for breakfast. Come on in, have breakfast. Lunchtime, we start serving hot lunch at 11 o'clock. to about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and dinner at 5 o'clock to 7:30 in the evening time. Everyone's welcome. We want everybody to
and you
come.
serve dinner except for Saturdays and Sundays?
Yes.
But every other night is dinner, and breakfast and lunches all through the week.
Yes.
Now, I'm interested in the pricing. I understand the pricing on some of the meals are very low, very moderate.
Yes, yes, yes.
And for example, if I was going there for a dinner, for a steak dinner, what would the charge be like?
Well, we typically have prime rib once or twice a month, and a prime rib dinner with a couple of sides would probably cost you about $6.79.
That is stunning. That's a stunning price, and I know how good it is because I've eaten there.
Yeah.
So I know, and if more people found out about this, I think you know, then you'd be crowded quite a bit. But and you do this as it's not a profit center, I understand.
Absolutely not. You have to understand that when people come to our hospital, most of the time they're visiting their families. They're waiting for their family to come out of procedure or what have you, and there's a stress level there. And we want our family members to feel comfortable, to come downstairs and relax, have a good, nutritious, healthy meal that's not going to stress them out financially, and something they can enjoy, something that's going to be nutritious. Our staff should be able to come down to our cafeteria and eat, and be able to afford to eat in our cafeteria daily, and not have to worry about driving home, bringing these prepackaged meals into our hospital to eat. These oftentimes prepackaged foods are full of just garbage, a lot of preservatives and things like that. So our focus is good health, taking good care of our staff and our families and our guests. So we make sure that our pricing in our cafeteria is moderate. Again, our cafeteria is not a profit center. It's a welcome, it's a center place we can go and just enjoy each other.
Mm. Well, I'll tell you what, I always get stressed out when I eat high-priced meals. So I will look forward to that more often. And is there anything else that you'd like to add to it? I know that you don't have an online menu currently, right?
No, not yet.
So if a person wants to go for either one of those meals, they would just go there, and then there'd be a menu there for them to see.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if they're just curious about what our menu is for that day, just call our hospital directly. Our operator will have that information every day. They'll have our menu if they're just curious about what we're having for lunch or dinner that day. Our operator have the menu and available to let them know what it is.
Well, that sounds wonderful, and I think a lot more people should know about this, and I'm glad I know about it. I've told some of my friends, and you've already seen them.
Right, right.
And we'll be telling others as well. I want to once again thank you, Chef Andre Warren and Chef Bret Savant, for being here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you
for watching.